It's the dead center of fall, and LA is warm, sunny, and beautiful. I love our beach. What you see behind me is my pride and joy. It is the Toyota Land Cruiser of the special year 1988. Let's take a look, shall we? Original. You might be wondering, if you haven't ever been to my channel, who the hell is this guy? Hi everyone, my name is Joe Jitsukawa. I like to have a lot of fun. Welcome to my channel. But for all of you regulars, yes, you mother people, I did get a beautiful Land Cruiser. But before we get into the super duper details of this whole entire beautiful car, let me tell you everything and the backstory and the motivation why I decided to get one. Because what's a car without a story? Yes, it makes it that much more meaningful when you hear the story and the heart that goes behind this beautiful, beautiful chunk of metal. But first, let's just appreciate this vehicle with this Mighty Morphin music video. Okay, you mother lovers, everything starts right here in this beautiful trunk. It's not like what you think though. I didn't get laid for my very first time back here. The back of a Land Cruiser was the beginning of my camping life love for the outdoor adventures. Yes, as all children like to do, we like to go in the back of pickups, in the back of SUVs, and for some reason, we like to be just like doggies and be in the back of a car. If you don't believe me, here's my friend's baby. Do you like the car, Taika?
Yes, wow.
Oh, cool, thank you. And he was somehow just magically attracted to this, and he says, I want to go and play in here. I don't know what it is about this space, but this space is a children magnet. And it all started because my dad's friend had one of these, and him and his kids and me, we would come out here and we would play, and I had so many great memories. And I never knew what a Land Cruiser was because I was a teeny tiny little child. All I remember is every time I saw this SUV on the road, I'll be like, camping time. And if you don't know, lately I've been doing a lot of outdoor adventures, and I've been getting back into this nostalgic lifestyle that I used to have. So long time ago, in a land far away of Southern California, in ancient times, me and the family used to go camping every summer. Camping is a great way to enjoy life and the outdoors with very, very little money. And so I think that was a way for my parents to let me have a regular childhood and be able to enjoy and play with other kids, but on a budget. And even on the weekends, I would go hiking or go to the beach or do a lot of nature stuff. Somewhere along the way, living in busy Los Angeles, I kind of lost myself. But thanks to the lockdown and thanks to rekindling old friendships, I've been doing a lot of outdoor shit. And it seems like a lot of you have been doing the same too. And a lot of people who's never been outdoors are doing this too. And it's all thanks to Corona? I don't know if we should actually thank Corona, but I just like to be positive when things are kind of shitty. Anyways, so let's fast forward to today. Why did I get this car? Number one, I had an emotional attachment to this SUV and I was like, yo, this is pretty cool. And because I've been going outdoors so much, I've been watching overlanding videos. I tried the van life. Here I am in Colorado, teaming up with Cuckoo Campers. It was really cool. We had a Sprinter van. It was so dang fun going outdoors, sleeping outdoors. It was like a movie. It was like a moving hotel. But I wanted to go to some remote places and everyone was like, you gotta go check this out. Thanks to you guys, my fans, you guys put me on looking at different types of 4Runners and Land Cruisers and all that stuff. And then when I saw this classic bad boy, I said, oh my God, something hit me. Something in my nostalgic feels said, you must get a Land Cruiser. Now this was about 6 months ago. I just couldn't find the one that was really good. I didn't want a fully restored stock one because obviously I was gonna go out and kind of mess it up. But I also didn't want something that was so modified to the point where it was just purely an off-road vehicle. I wanted something that was beautiful as a daily driver, but I can take it outdoors if I want to. Now, in my specific criteria, what I was looking for is something that was nice, clean, but lifted and had a little bit of few things, and I just had to do minimal stuff to make it up to par with what I wanted. And so in months and months and months, I searched and I couldn't find anything. It was either too rusty, it was too old, it was too garbagey, it was too beautiful, it was too expensive, it was just all sorts of crazy shit. But luckily, I found this bad boy and it was a crazy mission because on the same day, I bought a motorcycle and I was scheduled to actually just go see that. I wasn't even scheduled to see this. The whole entire story of how I found this and that whole journey, I actually made a video. So if you want to see that, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below, or it's just going to pop up somewhere around here maybe. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the details of this beautiful, immaculate creature. First off, everything here is almost original. Now what I mean by that is the paint is absolutely beautiful, but that is a new paint job. But here's the thing, they matched it to the original paint job, and you can see this here. I don't know if the camera does any justice, but they matched the original paint right here with the door, and you can tell because it's much more smoother. It's crazy. It's like they just waxed it. It's so amazing. Upon arriving, I saw this vehicle and I said, good Lord, it's so beautiful. It even had the BF Goodrich tires that are right now back ordered for like 4 months straight. If you go to any type of forum, they're like, yo, where can I get one? Where can I get one? I don't know. But the rim is an original. Yes, it is. It has an emu lift. Really, really good. Let me see if I can show you the undercarriage. The undercarriage is absolutely beautiful. Upon arrival, when I saw this vehicle, I almost had a heart attack because I said, how is this a 1988? How is this a 1988, huh? How? What's cool is that the bulk of the work is already done for me because I wanted something with a bit of a lift. I was gonna black out the grill anyway, and here we go. The original bumper looks so good. Thank goodness it doesn't have original bird shit. And now, upon opening this door and entering, this is what we will see. Most Land Cruiser peoples know that there is a signature tear here. Now that's original. This is very Land Cruiser-y, okay? Because for some reason, the way that it's been made and then like the way you get into the car, you give a lot of strain here, but it happens to almost every single Land Cruiser. I haven't seen one without. that means it's really, really great. But I also think that the crazier the tear and the smash here, that means the more it's been used. And so this is an 88, and I think it's been pretty good. It's been pretty solid. Now, the other thing about some cars that are classic and old, the electronics don't work no more. This was one of the bigger selling points for me, but look at this. Oh, yes. And they all work, all 4 of them. Let's hear how it purrs. Oh, so good. So it has about 266,000 miles on it. It's a lot. We got this bad boys. The dash is so beautiful. Oh, it is so beautiful. Wow, it just blows my mind. It's so crazy. And another thing about old cars is the AC. It blows amazingly cold. It blows so cold that I was like shivering, and I was like, is this an igloo SUV? What is this? Not only that, look at the headspace. Now, I'm not a tall dude, but I had my friend sit in the back. He's about 6'1" or so, and it was completely fine. He cleared the back. His leg was like up here. He was like, here, let me show you guys. Now, even for the back seat, the leg space is so nice and comfortable. Look, I'm about 5'7", and he was about 6 feet, but he says that he had plenty of space here to feel, basically the way that it's shaped, it made him feel like, yeah, I had a lot of space to kind of relax. And this seat is pulled all the way back, so if a shorter person was sitting in the front or whatever, you know, it would be completely fine. And it feels like a nice, comfortable couch. Everything in here is such a drastic difference from my Jaguar SUV, because that one's much more tighter and sporty. This one feels like I'm riding in luxury, and it's kind of weird because that's the luxury vehicle, but in here it's like a nice warm grandma's couch. I thought this was pretty cool too. You can kind of control the heat back here, and you're like, ooh, it's cold, man, I just went surfing, let me warm it up. I thought this was cool too. They have like these 2 cup holder places right here. They got another one right there. I don't know if that's meant for that, but I like it. To get me out of sticky situations though, I can turn that on, but it's not the necessary. This bad boy goes where it needs to go without that on. It's only for like mud and stuff like that. It's funny that we call this old technology and classic now, because for all the cars that I've owned, like legit, they've always been cars in the 80s. My first car that I bought myself was a Nissan 200 SX with a V6 engine. It looked like this. And then I had a 1989 Toyota Supra with a turbo. It looked like this. It was so beautiful. And I also had a hand-me-down family car. It was a Camry. And so like most of my cars that I owned and bought with my own money as a kid were all cars from the 80s. And it was already in the 2000s when I bought those cars. So they were, I guess, classics. But when I hear that word, it's weird because since I'm an 80s baby, when I think classic, I think of like cars from 1970 and before. But I do have to realize times are a-changing, baby, and it's 2020s. Oh, that's a big number. Can we just take a moment to just appreciate how beautiful it is here? Growing up in LA, it's crazy. I never get bored of this stuff. It's hard to get bored of the beach and nature and sunsets. I feel like till the day I die, I could be like 99 years old and I'll be like, the sunset, it's so good. Let's take a moment really quick and just listen to the car idling. I don't know too much about engines, but here, take a look. For all of my mechanic buddies out there, you will appreciate this. Oh, did I forget to mention, this isn't a car review channel, so if you came here for all the technical stuff, I'm sorry. I haven't learned all that yet. I absolutely cannot wait to take y'all on this journey with me, because it's gonna be absolutely crazy funs. I love adventure, and I like to share my adventures with you guys. So I have to end this video by saying, without you guys, and without all of you watching me for all these years, this kind of fun would never be possible for me, because I wouldn't have a way to fund my fun. I had more enjoyment looking for this, researching it, and finding it, and buying this way more than I did my luxury car. and I just can't wait for all the camping videos and all the other fun stuff and all the modifications that I'm gonna be doing with this car. And really, out of all of this, I think I'm having the most fun meeting you guys and all the enthusiasts and making all the connections through the similar hobbies and all that. When I was out searching for this car, I had a lot of DMs from you guys suggesting me to different mechanics or like showing me like some good brands to buy or whatever. I really appreciate the help. So if you want to connect with me on something, I'm gonna leave my Instagram in the description box below. Hit me up there and we can have a chat about cars and overlanding and all kinds of hobbies. Anyways, guys, this has been an amazing day and an amazing adventure, and I'm just super stoked with this. We're gonna go drive off into the sunset. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace. By the way, what's the next car I should buy?
Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. 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 Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese. Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese.